Alright, so we have Squadra Talk Season 2 is finally here. I want to go ahead and break down what we saw in this trailer. I've already seen it first time reaction without me like actually recording it, so there's no point me like reacting to it when I've already seen it. I just want to go ahead and break down everything we have in here. It shouldn't be too long of a video, just a real quick breakdown of everything we have. Yeah, I mean, Season 2 is, oh god, that is very loud, I'm so sorry. We have Season 2 here, finally. The first part, we get 2 new Divine Draws. We get Team Rush Go, which is kind of reminds me of Kid Gohan's kind of line when you defend them. You use them to defend like other characters, like your teammates and stuff. Except here, like they get like a movement up, which I don't know. It's been a bit since I played Gekishin, I'll be honest. I don't remember if Kid Gohan gives you movement up, but regardless, it's a pretty neat little thing. You're moving up if you stick close to your allies when you fight an enemy. I think it's pretty good, especially in like defensive situations when you need to escape. I think having that would be pretty nice for like an escape option. That's pretty good. This one has the potential to be pretty toxic, especially with the Zamasu. If you die here and then a teammate can go up to this place for a few seconds and then you'll come back. With Zamasu, this is pretty wild. With his regeneration and shit, Zamasu can kind of just like live just very easily for a long time. This kind of buffs Zamasu a little bit. I think it's pretty nuts, but shouldn't be too crazy. I don't think it's gonna like be meta defining or anything with a Divine Draw. Here they mentioned that they are rotating out 2 other Divine Draws in place of these 2, and I mean, I'll just let the video play.
Introduced for Season 2 will replace these cards.
Do you realize the amount of pain and misery this fuck ass Cell Junior Divine Draw is done, bro, for that season? Dude. No more cheese. No more games being dictated. And no more wins being dictated by solely the amount of Cell Juniors that you get. Finally. Finally, bro. I will never ever hear anybody ever argue with me about the fact that the amount of Cell Juniors that the opposing team has determines if they win that match or not, bro. If you had like 3 Cell Juniors above the enemy team, especially if you were a DPS, especially if you were Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan Goku, you lose. You just lose. That's just how it is. You can be as good at that fucking game as you want to be, bro. There is no recovering. Especially if you had like Superstar and Super Skill Damage 1, you're done. There's nothing else that could have been done. You were cooked, my boy. You were cooked. You were finished. But this bum-ass Divine Draw is gone for the season. I hope you never return, you bitch! I'm so happy. Honestly, this alone is worth making me like want to like boot up the game again. When was the last time I played this fucking game, bro? I actually want to see. I have not played Gekishin since the 16th of October. Literally in a month. It's been literally a month since I've played this game. I've not touched the game at all. I told myself, hey, look, man. I just don't think it's worth it right now. Toppa was okay, I guess, but like he wasn't really something that really attracted me all that much, and he wasn't really that crazy about DPS anyway. He was kind of like in the B tier DPS of like DPSs. Gotenks was cool, and I still think he's really cool, but I don't know. Like he came out, he was cool for a little bit, but then the game just kind of started falling out for me from there. I stopped playing, so it is what it is. But this alone is worth me coming back for. Even if the characters they would have dropped would have been complete ass, I at least would have come back for just for this, dude. Fuck this stupid Divine Draw. I'm just so happy that we finally have not anything but that. Wall buns being gone sucks. I actually kind of like that Divine Draw, but hey, it is what it is. You know, things happen. And then this, yeah, this. So again, for Super Saiyan 3 Gokus and Super Saiyan Gokus, this is actually kind of a bit detrimental. You get skill 2 instead of skill 1 now. So no more Kamehameha cheese. And something that, you know, does make Super Saiyan 3 Goku kind of sucks. But honestly, needed. So I'm not too mad about this. If anything, I'm happy about this. So this is pretty cool. And then they move on about the sub rule shit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't really give a fuck. I don't really care. I'll be honest with you kids. I really don't care about this, bro. Oh, that's spoilers, gangy. Let's relax. So yeah, let's look at the new characters, man. Let's go at the new characters. Let's see what they got for us, man. Season 2. Look at the greenery, bro. So yep, Ultan, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and somebody else they'll show in a little bit, but so they have Ultan here, who is a tentacle. He is the second tentacle Gohan of this game. I've noticed two things with this game so far when it comes down to character picks. We're now 2 characters for 2 that are in this game, like variants of the set character in this game that is the same role. And another thing I've noticed is that they fucking love Busaga. They love Busaga, bro. They adore Busaga. Let me think. So Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan Gotenks, Ultimate, that's 3 Busaga characters. That is 3 Busaga characters alone, bro. In both seasons, dog. In both seasons, dog. They love Busaga, bro. They love Busaga. I mean, it makes sense. They have like these are some of the most advanced variants of these characters from DBZ, and they have some pretty unique movesets and shit. So I get it, but like, god damn, dude. They love Busaga. Toshi must love Busaga, man, for these picks. They adore Busaga. I'm not too mad about this pick, honestly. I would have rather have had technical characters not bad. I do think more technical characters are okay. The less DPS characters we have, the better. So I mean, he's not bad. I think it's a pretty good pick. I like Old Han, and then yup, look at the boy, bro. Look at the GOAT, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I don't know what they did to his face. I don't know what's wrong with his face. They kind of messed up his face there. I don't know what happened with his face, but everything else though, go there with the sauce. He's a tank, as I already predicted and thought, and everybody else kind of thought he'd be a tank. Anyway, and yeah, this is what I mean. They're 2 for 2 characters now that are the same role. Super Saiyan Vegeta is also a tank, and then we have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who's also a tank. But honestly, I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it because we need tanks in this game. So I'm happy. I'm happy with this. This is okay. We kind of already knew about Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta from the leaks and everything else, so I'm not too highly surprised by his reveal. But he's a very good pick, very cool pick. I love Super Saiyan 4, so cinema. Look at them, bro. Gohan can get the Kamehameha, of course. He's a sledgehammer combo attack, a dash, another like vortex sledgehammer, a dual finisher there as well. And then we get some new emotes. This Trunks emote is sick. And then you have this. That's so fucking sick. That's so sick. I know people that hate the fucking Super Saiyan 3 Goku in this game are not gonna be happy when they're seeing this shit, but look, bro, for me, that's fire. Like, if I'm gonna be playing DPS again this season, which I'm probably not going to be playing DPS at all. Season 1 was my DPS season. I didn't get to S rank. I got close. I think I'm in A2, A1 when I was last playing. But most agonizing shit of all time. High Elo DPS is the most agonizing shit in this game, bro. I'm telling you. But yeah, no, it's gonna be pretty sick. And then of course, Broly, sama. But it's odd. They have Second Coming Broly, and on top of that, another caveat that they have after we see this dope transformation. Frankly, very sick. He's DPS. I am not happy. Look, I know people are gonna see Broly and they're gonna lose their minds, and I think it's cool that he's in this game, man. Okay, for this type of game, I think Broly fits perfectly. I just wish he wasn't DPS. My thought process, right, is the fact that since it's Second Coming Broly, you can tell it's Second Coming by the different skin tone, the fact he sucks in Super Saiyan in base, and then the scars from Goku from movie 8. I think, yeah, we're gonna get just a straight up legendary Super Saiyan Broly character, no transformation, no nothing, straight up legendary Super Saiyan Broly from movie 8, from his first movie as a tank, later down the line. Later down the line. I don't know when later, I don't know when that's gonna be. Probably it's gonna be season 3, but I'll be honest, back-to-back Broly's would be a little bit weird, so I think they're gonna save him for like, I don't know, fucking season 4, season 5 of this game, but that's my theory at least. I think he's gonna be pulling up as a tank, straight up legendary Super Saiyan Broly in a later season, and that's why they're doing second coming Broly instead as a DPS character. Again, I would have preferred if we had duo tanks and a technical character, because we already had 2 DPS last season with Topo and Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but shit, man, look. One tank is better than no tanks, so I'm not complaining. It's Broly. People are gonna eat this shit up. And I mean, he's gonna look crazy. He looks crazy again. I mean, look at Broly, bro. Look at Broly, bro. It's Broly, dog. He's gonna be sick. No matter how you go about it, he's gonna be cool as fuck in this game. And then, yeah, dude, this right here is crazy. That right there is crazy. That little barrier, I heard that it can also block Kamehamehas. It can block projectiles as well. If that's the case, dude, then Vegeta might be him. I'm sorry, Vegeta might be, he might be him, I'm afraid. He might be that guy, I think. Cause if he can do this shit, dude, yeah, he's crazy. Gohan, yeah, that's Gohan's hold, I think. Looks pretty cool. Final Shine Attack is Vegeta's. Broly's is like Omega Blast or whatever. Actually, no, not Omega Blast. That could like an Omega, like, you know, explosion, whatever. These skins are raw as fuck. This, whatever. This, whatever. This is I guess. Purple Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I don't really care that much. These 4 skins, though, bro. Dude, Yarjack Goku on his own is sick. But these Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta skins, dog. That pinkish purple is so sick. And then Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta with the jacket still on? Dog. Topo's in the suit is kind of silly. But like, these 3 skins at least are fucking sick, dude. They're sick. They are super, super dope. We have new emotes and more apparently. And they announced that the first character for this season is going to be Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. He's gonna be the character that kicks things off first. They show him off a little bit here. Apparently he's a specialist at protecting allies. As Yu says there. He has this cool little kick that moves the enemies away. And then, yeah, look, it blocks projectiles. Look at this. You have Baby Blasting Vegeta here, and you have this Kamehameha as well. Look at this. Yep. Look at that. Look at that. That is crazy. Look how big that fucking, that must be max level barrier. If you're playing Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, I'm sorry, dog, but you gotta max this thing out. I don't care what other fuck ass abilities Vegeta has. You gotta max this thing the fuck out. The fact you can block Kamehamehas with this? Yo. You know, like, dude. That's crazy. Like, the Goku's biggest threats are their Kamehamehas, by far. So if you can block these, yeah, dude, they're the biggest counter to the Gokus right now. So yeah, in my opinion, like, if you get like a max, like a instance, it's like super start, go for this immediately, bro. I say that's what I'm gonna do when I play Vegeta, because that boy is crazy with it, bro. Look at this. Look at that. And then look at this Final Shine. You can move it around too. Crazy. And yeah, they here they tell that they'll draw more. We have a skin here that they didn't show in the list here. We have Gohan in the Supreme Kai fit, and dude, he looks sick. He looks sick as hell with that. I'm gonna be honest. And then here they just have to talk about like community tournaments, whatever. I don't really give a fuck about that. Here's the serial code in case you want to go in game and put these in. It does expire by the 30th, so make sure to put that in due time. But yeah, there you go, man. You have everything regarding Season 2. I'm excited. The characters look pretty sick. I kind of wish One of them was Bardock. I kind of wanted Bardock more than Broly. Just me, my personal pick, but yeah, man. Peak lineup, lock in. Season 2. I might actually be making Gekishin videos again, especially since Cell Juniors are finally gone. Thank God. Yeah, lock in, man. Lock in. So Gekishin Squadra Season 2 looks to be pretty sick. Hopefully we get some new game modes or something that are not sub rules, like something that actually evolves like a game, like a main game mode, not a sub role battle, whatever. I think nobody really cares about those. So yeah, man, that's it. Peace.